Hey y'all, welcome back to Cooking McGee Style. I have 7 boiled eggs. I do not think I'm gonna use them all. I use this little doohickey thing. It's like 15 bucks. Not expensive and boils eggs perfectly. Anyway, these have been in the fridge and they're chilled and good to go. I only have 2 cans of chunk tuna and water, and that's Bobby's copy. That's cooling down so I can put it in the fridge. I have it over here in a strainer, and now let's go chopping some stuff up. Let me first say, I got this recipe also actually from a friend on a Facebook channel I'm on called Food Porn Family. Pretty cool group. But I'm changing things up a little bit because I don't know about the ingredients she had, and also, I don't know, I'm just going with it. So I have 2 5-ounce cans of drained tuna. And I've decided on, at least for now, I'm thinking 3 boiled peeled eggs, which I'm fixing to finally mesh up, throw in there. And I'm gonna add a pickle and some celery and some other stuff. Let's watch. Mush up a boiled egg. It's already been refrigerated. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use all 3. Let me see what we get here. I'm looking for the consistency but I still want to add more stuff. I might reserve the last egg just in case I do want it. Just gonna mix that up. Yeah, what, I already peeled it. Let's throw it in there. It's more protein, right? Yay, good for you, good stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna slice up our pickle. I'm eating that one. I don't know how much of it I actually want to put in there. Maybe all of it, maybe not. Let's see. Can't see what I'm doing. Sorry. Let's throw it all in there. Pickles and eggs that need to be smooshed up more. I'm gonna cut up some red bell pepper. I won't use the whole thing. I'm not using the right knife. That's okay. That's about 1/4. We'll put some in. Mix it around. Maybe a little bit more. Like I said, what the heck? It's already cut up. Stick it in there. 1/4 of red bell pepper. Now we're gonna add some white onion. I bought sweet onion, but these are already in there, and then we use that first. So that's what I'm using. Maybe half of it. We used all the green onions making jambalaya. I will link that video if you're interested in watching. Really yummy, delicious. I'm gonna add some celery sticks. I'm probably just gonna use 1 stick. It's not a big batch. The pieces aren't too big, not like that, but like that. Kind of like that, yeah. For tomorrow, so that's 1 celery stick. Mix that in there. So when I was growing up, my mom always put apples in our tuna, but Bobby's kind of on the fence about that. He's not quite sure. He's never had it, so I might just put an apple in his lunchbox and he can eat it with it if he wants to. Preferably not the one I just dropped on the floor and now I have to wash. Yeah, that one. I have some fresh dill, which I've never in my life ever used before. I'm not quite sure how. I'm just gonna kind of do that. Yeah. Almost like I would parsley. Just, yeah, okay. Fresh dill. It's 2 sprigs. I think that's plenty for this anyway. I'll mix this together. This is going in the refrigerator overnight, so all this seasoning, the dill and all that, hopefully sinks in. Go add some salt and pepper. I can add more later after I taste it. Pepper, 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 pepper. Mix that together. Alright, now we've got I got low fat yogurt, plain. I have no idea how much yet. This is a tablespoon. Let's go with 1. And it's maybe like 3. Let's mix it together. I also have lemon. I'm gonna squeeze 1 whole lemon in here. And in my eyes. Oh, goodness. Okay. There we go. Whew, that burns. That is the other half. Watch your face. Lemons can be evil. Not as bad as jalapenos, but oof. Mix that up. It's quite juicy. So I'm trying to decide what I want to do with this. I don't want more pepper. It's only gonna taste better tomorrow after it sits in the fridge overnight. Or after a couple of hours. Personally, I'd like to put some mustard in there, but I'm trying to avoid that. A little bit more salt. Give it a mix. I'm thinking it's a bite to it. Like it doesn't yet have a bite. I have no idea. Alright, I decided I'm gonna add a little bit of Creole seasoning. So that'd be a mama. It's Bobby's favorite. Not too much, just a little. I don't want to catch anybody on fire. I did not put any jalapenos in here. And a touch of Arby's horsey sauce. I mean, really, that's not a lot. It's like a teaspoon. I'm mixing it. I really do want to put that apple in here. We'll just slice it up and put it on the side for him. It's better. More salt. A little bit. More black pepper. A little bit. Don't worry, this is just for me and Bobby. It needs more of a twang. Oh, you know what? I have that leftover pickle juice. And eggs. Hold on. Another egg. Sheet it. Stick it in there. So that'd be 4 eggs total. I'm not adding all of it. Just do a touch. Like that. Ooh, okay. I didn't need that much. Okay. Let's taste it. Definitely better. All right. So Bobby came in and tried it, and he loves it. Awesome. I'm gonna make his put together his lunch. I'll put some of this in the container. I'll put that up in a minute. I have this little container here, just in case he wants a little kick. Pickled jalapeno on the side. I personally like lettuce on my tuna sandwiches, but you know, not everybody does, but I do. So I'm gonna throw some lettuce in here in case he wants some. Get the jalapeno and the lettuce. And this, I'll go in the fridge. I'm gonna put an apple in his lunchbox too. And I have some bread. Since there's so much meat in there, so much, I think I put 4 eggs and 2 cans of tuna. That's a lot of protein. So he doesn't have to have the low carb bread for this. He can have the regular white bread. Put that in a Ziploc baggie so it don't get soggy. Make sure I put a fork and all that in his lunchbox. So so we can put this together. Hey honey, you want a piece of cheese on the side too?
Yeah.
Okay, and cheese. So I got lettuce, a pickled jalapeno, which I got from our jar, which I will link a video on how we did that. Here's a slice of cheese. I haven't opened it. He can open it if he wants it. He said yes to cheese, so there you go. And there's his tuna and an apple. This and the fork just go in his lunchbox until the morning. And everything else goes in the fridge. Hey everybody, thank you for watching. Have a blessed evening. Please like and subscribe. We'll see you tomorrow. I made myself a sandwich. I'll show you some pictures. In the dark, like I am now. And I've come to the conclusion that it definitely needs apple. Preferably not the one I just dropped on the floor and now I have to wash. Yeah, that one. It's good. It's really good. Got the tanginess to it. It's got the twang. It's good. It's oniony. Needs some sweetness. So I'm not gonna dice up the apples. I'm just gonna kind of slice up some so we can put them on the sandwiches as wanted. Again, not the right knife. Okay. That's all right. Just making sure all the core and the seeds are out. I was gonna give Bobby just a whole apple. But after eating one, I was thinking, oh, even with lettuce and all that, I think he would appreciate this more. And I'll make sure to let him know. Take a bite, then put apple on it, and then take another bite. Then tell me what you think, because I think the apple's gonna make a world of difference. Like a more sweet, hot summer lunch sandwich. Put this in here. Just gonna plop apples on top. All right, back in the fridge you go. Night, everybody.